see that massive fight when it first started here. Everybody's just about to get into this game. Lock in for our game number 2 here. Solos B through A. Locking this in here for these games. If you guys are joining in on the stream, make sure to be following here for Naraka Bladepoint and for all of the NBPL access. And on top of that, make sure to come follow us on Twitter and on socials and on Kick and on Instagram and on Twitter. We're everywhere, baby.
We're everywhere. Global, worldwide. I think one thing Frostbit's got, though, is an advantage here. He caught Pace. Pace wasn't ready for that. Neutral was going to come out for the LNB NARAKA, but then an R&B coming out from the Halberds. I mean, that's going to be a backliner to third party, so Frostbit will dip out. He has common armor, and he's up against Zippings with the blue armor, and that's never his best case scenario. Exton, though, he's going to be choosing the higher path here, being hiding into the gardens. No one has entered the secret room in the bottom after breaking the boxes. Oh, I stand corrected. Exton might have been the one going through, but Pace, I don't know. He can get caught between 2 targets, and Frost was actually making his way towards the Oldania's stashed region and just keeping himself over there and trying to keep himself safe for the, for in case of loot patterns. Because right now, Pace, his opponent, it's definitely going to have to be Exton. Nice parry from Pace, though. F1 to initiate into an 180 in the opposite direction. Dual blades are going to be confirmed for blue rarity as Exton just makes his escape for some reset if he can. In the meantime, GG Shaw up against Arano. Arano finds the uppercut into the grapple bump to an arm with a Honk Sword. Doesn't hit the secondary blue focus in the V1 as Shaw finds it. He's going to be hold checking with his fan and keeping Arano on his toes and looks to try to go for a vertical, but I don't know if GG Shaw has enough time to try to confirm an uppercut. No, he does it too early with the stagger immunity coming out here. F2 is up for Arano, but can he get it in time? Not going to happen without Crouch LNB. That GG Shaw just went ahead and confirmed for his first elimination this round.
What a strong start for him there. Really being able to put that towards the corner and absolutely punishes him for a fantastic finish here towards the end of that here. Really plays that to the best of its advantage here to be able to see that opportunity here. As he sees Frostbit seeing him a possible advantage here too. Looks like he's just going to wait it out, just see what's going on here. Like, hey, what y'all doing? It's kind of fun down there. Nah, I'm gonna chill up here. I'm not gonna go down there. I just want to see what y'all doing first before I start doing anything.
He's like, y'all having too much fun.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm good. Y'all got it. It's all good. See if that advantage really does come through towards it, though. Could be even more extreme. I'd say it's still coming in from that shot coming through from the musket. It's not going to be enough, as it looks like we're going to be able to come towards that point blank, right towards it. Oh, Chazeng caught in a tough situation with Morichichi. He's going to try to see if he can come through with the payback here. Nice hits coming through from the dual Albergs, or the daggers this time. It looks like he's going to try to see if he can do a double it back. Does it again. Captures the elimination and absolutely decimates Roy Shishi in this game. It says, see you later. Go back to the altar, buddy. Come back. We'll go at it again.
I'll see you later. You know they're going to assault you, rest. I hope not. But Exton going to be seeing Jux. Jux is going to be seen by Frostbit. I think this is exactly what Frostbit was looking out towards. He's just looking to try to prioritize the target selection. That he's just making sure that the time comes, if Jux finds no chance of using the heals off, that he can just go ahead, confirm the kill, might pick up the purple armor and then dip out, as Exton wants to try to keep the pressure on. But Frostbit has been playing passively as he can. I think a lot of fights by Orb by the end of the dunes has been like that for the most part. But TG5 catches a 1-2-3. We release those as Shang goes ahead and picks up the elimination for number 4. Before the first Roma Yang, Shang is at the kill leader position ahead all. He's looking for number 5 as GVG Shaw looks to try to go from the Pinnacle Town towards here. And as Shang looks towards just avoiding a Tessa, there's a cast ultimate ready for Shaw. And as it comes through, he catches the blue focus vertical. Shang just going for those pot shots and keeps the momentum going, while T225, I see him hanging out behind these guys by 30 meters. So I'm not sure what he's going to be looking for. A dodge does not happen for Shang to iframe through the enchant, but he finds the enchant anyways. He's got F1. He finds the R&B with the Foxfire effect into the side for Shaw to actually look for time to escape. And as T225 loots up the body previous, he's gonna be going ahead and just finding his way to try to third party any of these guys as an ambush is to take place. T225 with a pole sword takes these lessons going through. Having the tuna, man. He's ready to go, man. He's ready to go. He's fully set for the 15-tick heal for the armor. And he's like, all right, I'm zipping. I'm zipping now.
The man is in peace as he whisks away, thinking very slowly, mentally,
nature sounds,
crossing the path of peace and tranquility in the world of Naraka Bladepoint. As now Jux comes through with the repair, following down to JDG Zhang as he whisper away into the sand, the dunes in which the silence of sand and the sounds of wind brisk away like a nice cup of tea on a whimsical morning. Meanwhile, for Action, I don't know what this man's doing. As we're gonna be cross back towards this though, GG Shaw fighting this out with JDG's just saying. Looks like he's waiting for it. It looks like he's gonna come through with the strike here. Doesn't wait for it. Oh, the parry comes through. Nice reset though, coming in from Shazing here. He's waiting for the strike though, and the potential advantage here as he might be able to waste for it. Oh, and he wastes it. Oh no, GG Shaw wasn't able to get the stun the way that he wanted to though. And here comes the third party coming in from Jux, and it looks like it might be tough for him as well. He goes for the wait time, and it looks like he's gonna come through and calls out his drone. Is gonna be able to do the same thing again. I don't know why I said a drone, but it's not a drone because it's way bigger than that. That is a massive, massive robot. Looks like Shazing's gonna try to see if maybe he can close in this gap here. It looks like there's an advantage here. Doesn't want to get caught in a tough situation, but here we go.
Yo, honestly, I mean, Chichin can chill here. Although he did burn his ult, unless it's a Firefly cage just chilling out, he could just try to go ahead. This is a spot where there would be a Firefly cage, but there isn't. So Chichin actually loses out. As a quick reminder, the first 3 rounds are played in Holoroth. First and third round are sunny, and then the second round is cloudy. And cloudy is like, you ain't gonna find Fireflies. You ain't gonna find as much Firefly cages inside or Rage Altars inside of Holoroth as often as you would in other times of the day. But the last 3 rounds, we're going to have more out for 4 through 6. So that's where the offensive measure comes out for players that are going to use ultimate rage-based characters that really just succeed in doing so. But Rummy ain't going to enter here. Fang is trying to get through. He's got dual hoppers again, and he misses it. But now he's going to be fighting out Arano with the uppercut. Going to confirm the blue focus, the vertical, and of course the hook wings. We never see that coming out here as a commonplace skill. But as Fang finds himself in a fight against Arano, Arano finds a common armor swap, gets himself locked in here, and that is going to be a bow shot. Misses the first one, you know, that's why we're FLS, that's why Naraka Bladepoint players melee battle royale. And I think Fang is going to be looking to try to see about what Arano's plan is. He just gave him the phase out. He switches his armor, finds his teleport for the flash steps pursuit. A third block is available. Arano finds the F2. This is detrimental. The V2 gets dodged. And there's going to be another one available. Fang finds himself to worry. It's should he teleport to his opponent or heal. He is not going to take the opportunity. He knows that Fang is next to a beacon, so he knows that the ultimate cast is going to be the bane of his destruction, and he's going to dip out here as Arano just whisks himself away. No Wilson. All playing the island play.
No Wilson.
No Wilson.
No Wilson?
No Wilson. No coconut. Slash,
wow.
TV's closed, official name of a.
No Wilson, like all Wilson? Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Even with that there towards this, let's see if he has the opportunity though. It looks like Frostum is just trying not to get caught up, and it looks like he will as the Rockets just seemingly are too much for him here as he ends up getting caught outside of that and he ends up getting exploded on. A tough find. A tough finish towards that here. Let's see if we can be able to rummage towards that here. As it looks like we're going to find it all the way around. It looks like on the other skirts here, Arano, tough situation here as he ends up getting hit by those dual gold Halbergs here. It looks like now the scale rush here, just trying to see if he can find the space to be able to maybe get out of harm's way here. Oh boy. Just waiting for it. Finds the gray shield swap as well. Just juking out Fang. A very rare altercation here happening. Because most of the time, Fang is usually the one that's juking him out, but seemingly struggling to try to keep up with him though inside of the space. Guys, to see if he can go towards the rotation here. Maybe trying to see if he can scale rush up top. Maybe give himself a free time. Oh, and he misses up on the scale rush to go up on the roof, giving him more chances though to heal up all the way to the top. Fang struggling to catch up with Arano. Surprising to see. What's going on?
This round's full of shenanigans.
A lot of it, clearly.
I think a big fight, though, over to the Fortress of Kavian. We're going to see Pace and Frostivus go toe-to-toe. Now, Frostivus lost his Romy Yang fight, so I'm not sure if he had his Soul Bloom stayed up, but it looks like Pace is going to go all in because he's also in the same state. No cannon can really confirm off the end unless you're looking for the angles, but he's going to be going ahead and going to the ground floor towards the ravine. As Frostivus keeps his cool here, holding blue focus, he gets an R&B release off of the Hong sword, finds neutral damage, but he's at a deficit. He's going to have his V2 ready. He's looking to try to bait it out. He finds the R&B. He forces the sedate soul. No neutral position that Pace could take, and then the F1 comes out for a free freeze. Pace goes down. Frostus finds his second elimination. Cool under pressure. My man's looking for that elimination number 2 into this round. In the meantime, we're going to see T2-5 rushing down Exen. As Team Bowders, Exen's going to be just trying to get away and trying to find a wall to corner off of into scare rushing position. Akame, though, both of these guys are just going to be able to lock him down. He can't do anything against him. They got Vermilion Burst Might. They're ready to go for a fight. And if they lose, they can just, I'm just going to rest. But everything comes out from Exen right now. holds the blue focus, gets a horizontal, forces the F1 from TC25 as the combo breaker is initiated, but then Exen finds his ultimate, knocks back his opponent, the fan comes out, the F1 comes through, he's at literally sneeze away from death, and a position from a pistol shot could cause his demise as TC25 looks for the dodges here, and there's the D-Mech coming out from the fan, and a bow shot from Jux, party of the third. He's looking to try to see what Akame is up for because TC25 is keeping him propelled, and as it comes out here, the neutrals come from the fan, a massive amount of damage for the horizontal, he dodges the lethal jab, he finds the R&B, Jux is like, I'm still here, bro, I got the bow, I'm locked and loaded until my arrows in my quiver run out. But of course, Jux finds himself in the tent. He's saying, hey, how's it going, Mr. Russell Crowe? I'm just going to play Gladiator into this round. And as Akame looks towards his R&B as the release comes out, I think Akame is going to be having to sustain game to his advantage. He's got only 20 seconds left until Vermilion Burst Might runs out. Finds a parry. Jux is going to have a chance. Did he just look for himself for an infinite? It's not going to work out. The V1 comes out from Jux. He's sustaining every single one of these chances. And as Jux looks to try to force out this kill, the longer that Akame doesn't use his Vermilion Burst Might, the faster Jux finds his kill. And there's going to be a chance for him to run out just in time. And Akame is now with no insurance policy. As it comes out, Jux keeps himself cool. He's got the F2 to keep himself stagger immune. And these guys back off, man. That was close. Akame was really under the heat there with the lava coals underneath him.
Definitely getting caught up in a tough situation here. Definitely doesn't want to see that repeat happen again here. It looks like we're going to see Zhexing on the outskirts here. Ends up getting hit by a bow. Whoa, ends up finding Arano up top. Absolutely ditches him out. Oh, he gets caught by Fang, and Fang ends up catching the finish and seeing him outside of the lobby here. And he says, hey, buddy, thanks for the 3-piece. I appreciate you, but I'm going to take these chicken nuggets and I'm going to keep going. I appreciate you. You don't need these no more. You about to go to bed because I'm going to put you to sleep. Go to bed, slumber. Looks like now we're going to see Rishichi fighting this out with Fang. Nice defensive clangs here. It looks like Gigi Shaw's going to come through with that, like I said, the book again. Comes through with those bow shots. Doesn't look like it's going to affect too much of the fight here. Meanwhile, I think the other player is going to decide to back off this. Doesn't really want any of that smoke, though, towards that here. He decides not to, and he goes, no, I'm good. Don't want that kind of energy here. It looks like Fang is going to try to see if he could produce this. Trying to wait for the scale rush here, but it looks like he ends up getting stopped prior to that happening here. See if maybe he comes through with it towards another area and another angle. See if that benefit really happens towards him. Oh, nice hits as Fang gets dropped on Roy Shishi. Ends up getting a nice little slice and dice coming through here. He ends up walking around Gigi Shaw like, hey, Shaw. He looked like a cousin.
Hey, Shaw, watch this. He did a backflip there. Watch this whoosh.
He said, I'm kind of nice.
It's like, I'm clean with it. And of course, Fang. Yeah, his arsenal is pretty snazzed out. I mean, he's rocking a lot of the Soul Land crossover Jays, but he does get caught into the burn as Arano looks for the scare rush to the sky. This man just tried to pull the Sephiroth off of the end, but that's okay. Fang is actually going to be looking towards and seeing whether or not Arano's looking for a scare rush. And Arano is just looking to try to get a blue focus to a bait out to a neutral position. There it is, right? Gets caught to the neutral, F2. The F1's invested for Fang, so his combo breaker is down. He's got a beacon, though, still. Catches the blue focus to anticipate the scare rush to come out. And as it comes through, Fang tries to look for an uppercut, and Arano's just keeping the distance between these two. The longer that this fight pans out, and as soon as Arano does not catch Fang before the ultimate's cast, he's going to burn 30 seconds of his time and just trying to catch into Fang. And I think this might end it going through. Dual circles being revealed from Fang. Big chances for those staggers to come out for that 1, 2, 3. And as the V3 beacon comes out, Fang gets caught to the F2. He gets his beacon. The V2 is still active. This is the third fight we've seen between Fang and Arano. And of course, the uppercut comes out. The slide uppercut is going to be an infinite. There's no combo breaker. He drops it. V2 still available for the knockback. Gets his chance for the iframe dodge, and Fang can actually burn this for Roman Yang, but he is not going to want to do that just yet. He doesn't want to get to the mech. The moment he does, he's going to waste the opportunity. R&B again. Beats it out, man.
Oh, good. He tried. He held on to that for a while here. Actually played that really smart even towards the end here, and really had the opportunity here to be at least tie up in terms of the heals were concerned, to the point where it was necessary. It was more of like a fair fight in that instance, but sadly just wasn't enough, though, as Fang comes out victorious inside of that realm. It's able to get what he needs to here. Now he's got the Mystic Might here, and here goes that White Tiger prowess coming in from Alliance's Frostivus. See how well that White Tiger really is going to be able to help for it. Someone starts. Cue the music.
Cue the music. Yeah, I mean, White Tiger's prowess buff in the solo sphere, that heal over time is massive. I think one thing as well into what it can be considered is the anti-third party. If you don't pull, you know, a bow shot, or you get bow shot from the back line and your kill gets stolen. Because it's not only that, it's also the sackable aspect of it, and it's also the extension of being able to put a psychological warfare by showing up between a building and they just get a, you know, lion roar behind growling in the back line. So whether or not the players kind of like this, like you see it right here, TTD5 having that aura around him. He's like, where is he? Where is he at? Where is he at? I want him. Where's Omni-Man? All right, TTD5 has his cannon to be going through. He's looking at the cannon shot and putting the pressure against Shaw in the corner as Fang looks to try to prioritize Shaw now as a result of the pressure that TTD5 was looking for. The cannon shot doesn't confirm this. The beacon drop does not confirm Gigi Shaw's demise as the stagger comes out, but we are going to see a clink as Fang looking to hunt this down. We're going to see a lot of rotations between the 9 players into nearly to this area as Fang gets denied an opportunity. Who placed that beacon? Doesn't matter. Shishang finds his 5th elimination out here. 6th elimination? I'm not sure. 5th elimination. Yes, it is. And as Shishang gets himself caught in here, Vince, the dual circles number 2 from Fang. That's it. He's got no longer any sort of special Jade opportunity for him to proc it again unless he has a second pair. Then he's going to be the case scenario. Arano, though, catches almost a full send blue focus off of that Sarah. Not going to happen as the F2 comes through as Arano gets caught into an uppercut clean with it. R&B with it. He gets the kill. Fang has his 3rd elimination to this lobby. He has his Soul Bloom. He's building this up. He's got his beacon to be on standby. By the time that rage starts to ticking away, 1 percentage point at a time.
Looks like it's still going to be helpful for him, though, in this round. But let's see if it really does become what he needs to here as we look at DRG's Fang is going to be able to cross through all the way up top here. Looks like he's going to actually be able to capture the grapple onto Frostivus, but misses the strike into it, though. A little bit unfortunate, but still room towards that, though, just a little bit here. If that opportunity really does become exactly what he needs to here. Is now he's going to try to dish it out just a little bit more. See how helpful that's going to be towards him and with it. Nice hits and the defensive planks coming in from KTLAC225. Ends up getting caught off the backstretch. Ends up going for the backflip, though. And now he gets caught in the third party. This is exactly what I was talking about, getting caught inside of these third parties. Oh, he ends up getting decimated. Beautiful parry coming in from T225. Trying not to be caught up. Gets frozen by Frostivus. Beautiful right click. Slow focus. Gets the finish. Frostivus playing so well towards that, though. Does such an amazing job. And just like that, just as quick as he was in, he's out.
Frostivus was clean with it. So he was looking for the kill, but he missed the first dash. He consumed his second to confirm, and that's great. Now he's got Forbidden Seal to his advantage here because he doesn't have ult. He needs to just build up rage. And now that there's no more ultimates available, there's a rampage to be coming out from Frostivus to be revealed. He doesn't have to worry about the Farishan beacon for the next 60 seconds as long as he sticks towards this area. Now, as it comes out, Frostivus is going to be with no armor. He's going to be hunted, but it looks like the target prio selection comes out. Shang gets himself a parry off of Fang, but Fang gets saved by the Stormstrider. Not going to any longer. Number 6 for Shang as he comes out here for the leaderboard for the top 4 left into this game. We are going to see Shang versus Akame. And as it comes through, Akame not going to push this out. Supply game. Just restock and resupply and then go towards the zone because right now we still have two moon mains, I think, still left into the game. So as long as they're going to go ahead and try to lock themselves into the center of the circle or nearby to a safe position, like how Jux is, you can see how distance his way. He is now showing up to the fight. Hey guys, I'm still here. I'm still waiting this out, but that's okay because I'm just going to loot up every single one of these bodies, Jades. And he's actually going to be rocking himself into a nice plethora of purple Jades, which actually could be some dagger or sap Jades for one of the weapons that he's kind of got in hand. And, you know, for himself and having Zipping here and in the final circle, this is a good chance for him to actually out-sustain a lot of these opponents because there's not as much as there were in the last round, right? We had 5 opponents into that Salvation Podium fight, and it was just a ring around the rosy between the pillars as well as to the rocks. The zone closes into a lateral position, then you're gonna have a lot of these opponents going through, but no one, and I mean no one, is touching his Moore's Blessing. No one, hand in, and then all of a sudden, all the piranhas can eat with the arrows and the muskets and the pistol shots. You can see the pellets that Shang is just trying to go through. He actually has 2 ranged weapons in his pocket, between the pistol and the bow. So if he runs out of ammo with the other, he can just go ahead and switch it out. But I don't know. I mean, Moore's Blessings, we've seen players get grief because of it, and it's nothing to joke at. It's nothing to scoff at. You can get focused the moment you pick that up, unless make a dash play for it.
Oh. I mean, the dash plays are definitely something that could be very helpful here, but obviously, that dash play especially isn't necessarily going to be as helpful if those players know how to hit their shots and not with. That's the difference. We talk about how well some of these players can go, especially with a bow shot. A bow shot to the head can be absolutely dangerous here as a Kame. Almost just, it's like, huh? Oh.
That's more to Defiance, bro.
Oh.
Goodness. They need that. Dude, this is actually the most worthwhile Moore's Blessing. Yeah, Jax has stagger.
Oh, Jax did. Oh, see, look how quick they do. Just like that. He's able to get in, get out. Jux saw the opportunity. And notice what happens too. He throws the heals, fully expecting for somebody to hit it. All the way up top, bow shot comes through, ricochets, and just hits him right there square. Just as he gets hit by it, he gets healed seconds later, is able to pull it, be able to do what he needs to, and gets out with that gold shield. Now he's good. Now it's about who gets the weapon, or who's willing to risk it for the biscuit, for the weapon. Because there's no way he got. There's no way.
There's no way. I mean, Frostbus literally found the angle and got that shot. Now it's all about the Mortal Defiance. So someone could find that, right? That's a sneaky Jade. So you find out your opponent's not dead, and then they have mitigation and like 400 heal or probably 500 heal to come back. So I don't know. I mean, no one's gonna go for it. They're like, Shang is the closest towards it. Fang is, or Akame is in the distance. I think he's proccing Tuna. Interview from Frostbus.
And people have a lot of expectations of me, so. For that reason, I feel like I need to try a lot harder. Arano on the last game did quite well against Mike, and that kind of impressed me, where he fought Mike in a very long 1v1, and he pulled ahead over Mike, and he beat him. My goal for the whole season, I've always said that I want to win maybe one bi-weekly finals, and that's my current goal.
Good goals to have.
Aspirations.
Definitely. You got to be able to reach for the stars. You got to be absolutely be able to soar in these moments here. Speaking of soaring, Frostbus is the same person. It's going to be able to soar all the way through the skies above. And let's see if we can fight this in the Roy realm of Yang with Roy Shishi in this space here. Trying to see if he can hold strong here. Nice swipes. Trying to see if they can go in. Nice just movement. Trying to go back and forth here. Maintaining. Not trying to get caught up here. Loving the blue. I don't know where that's from though. Inside of this space. It looks like all of a sudden Frostbus trying to capture this moment here between him and Roy. Looks like he might be able to capture the freeze though if he's able to time it right. Yes, he does. Beautiful hit towards the strike here. Catches him off the dizziness. He's able to catch him onto the infinite. Oh, nice hits off of that. And just like that, that's how we were able to see him capture that win inside of the realm of Yang. That's what we missed earlier that we didn't get a chance to see. Obviously coming in towards that here. Beautiful replay here just to be able to give it the idea and the mindset to where he is. And what's going on with him. Timing couldn't be any better.
He's got the Zenkai boost, man.
Definitely
putting pressure onto these teams now. He's catching up those points. And, you know, he wants to make it. He wants to make that at least one bi-weekly finals. I mean, his chance of making that can quadruple, you know, and then make it to grand finals. He's got a chance and opportunity to doing so. And, you know, I love to see how he kind of like puts himself like, I just want to make one. This man is humble, and he's wanting to make sure that his actions speak louder than his words, because if he right now has that going for him with this top 4 placement. He has 3 other targets on the list. We got Shang, who is going to have himself a massive lead in terms of power spec with that the gold halberds. We do have Akame in the backline with the gold fan. He's going up against targets that have the end game in mind, because the V1 Zipping Ying and the V3 Farius Shen. But little does he know, right, is that if they catch themselves out, they're going to want to make sure they target Prio him first and foremost, because it's just seen in the end circle. It could work out if everyone is pressuring each other out. If the V2, if he can find the opportunity for that V2 freeze and just dish out a one-hit damaging, you know, blue focus, or even to a fan R&B, something that does a short amount of time for a massive amount of damage, he could just put him in a displacement spot. They would be like, whoa, I got to back out here. And then by the time that they've tried to figure that out, they get caught into neutrals, they get caught into a cannon shot, they get caught into buster shots, a third party from Jux with the bow. You know that's going to happen sometime in the future again. But he's looking towards and just keeping himself sustained and alive.
And alive here as we're looking at Akame, who was fighting this out earlier. Between him and GG Shaw. Beautiful parry. Look at the ultra strike here. Shaw trying to see if he can go for the reset here. Nice hits though, waiting for the stun, but Akame is able to dodge it. Same with Shaw, able to dodge away from AK as well. Waiting for the time strike here, trying to see if he can just dish it out just as long as possible here. Gets caught from the juggle, nowhere to go. The stun ends up catching him case by case. The stun able to do what he can, he times it, but just like that, ends up losing out on that as well. Oh, the heal actually ends up keeping him alive. And Akame, towards the end, actually comes through, backs up, hit him with the pistol shot, and says, "See you later. You thought you were gonna catch me slipping."
And man was like, "Hey, you forgot this." It's like, wait a second. Boom. Now, this circle, 2 minutes left on the board. Not a lot of vertical terrain except for two tent posts, and I think it's going to only be one here right now. And there's a rock. I'm not sure who's going to be able to scare rush off of that, but if they can, they'll take the opportunity of doing so. We're going to see that. With that little bit of a ledge right there, that can give Jux a little bit of positions, but you can see these fans being thrown out back to back to back. They're just trying to deny any range damage or anyone who's pushing beyond their line of sight. And that's where this fan comes into play, guys. Like, the fan has such a long range vertical that you can just like throw it out there like you're Scorpion, and you're just going to go ahead and bring them back towards you, and they're going to be in a weird spot. Like, okay, maybe I should not take that. I'm going to disengage. And in the meanwhile, you can find an opportunity like here, like Akame's in the backline. He can take advantage of that if they want to try to reset him back to their spot. But Shang has his V3 beacon still. He's got 29 grapples. We saw this once before. You saw Akame actually haven't been into the sky. He's just trying to see about where everyone is. Like, okay, I got all the positions and who's going to be fighting where. But he's also trying to avoid shots that could come at him. And as it comes out, Jux is just peering closer and closer over the ridge. He's looking at the windowsill, and then all of a sudden, Sleep Paralysis Demon comes out, and it's Frostbus. Because if Frostbus gets those freezes off, there's nothing that Jux can do about it if he's at a low enough stage, just getting caught through. He does have V1. He does have the Sedate Soul. It could give him the necessary, insurance for just surviving a one-shot kill. But if it comes out to be on a multi-hit blue focus, that's from a ranged position that he can just catch that kill for free, Dobby. And I think, honestly, this circle is going to be closing out here for a second because now we have 45 seconds left on the clock. Shang just looks for the R&B swings coming out from the fan. And as it comes out here, Frostbus is in a low enough position. The Stormfire is going to proc here. You're going to see an F2 coming out from preemptive off of this end. Frostbus has to invest his F2. He's got V2, but these guys still have a beacon to push him out here. Nice parry coming out from Frostbus. Look at the dagger set, the little short handle set coming out from Frostbus. He's got a freeze ready. Shang isn't using the beacon just yet. We're waiting to see whether or not he's looking towards it. And there's going to be a double freeze. Frostbus is 1 HP from this point from a blue focus, but he's going to be trying to keep the high ground and using his targets as leverage. Gets another freeze. He just can't do anything about this because even the horizontal comes out. There's going to be a kill confirmation from Jux. And as Jux stays alive, Shang is still in the mech. He's keeping the pressure between both of those opponents. Akame is going to be the second one out, third one out, and there he is. He's actually the one to survive.